Hello! Right, we've got a very sorry looking PlayStation. Um, I did one the other day and it was completely dead, but it had some good parts in it. And I saw um, this one. Sorry, the other one wasn't completely dead. There was something wrong with the main board that was stopping it from reading discs, and I felt like I was getting to a point where it was not worth the time to fix, because I knew something like this would come along. This is completely dead, and it looks really sorry for itself. It's been abused. It's been abused, and it looks sorry for itself. And I just want to fix it. It says it's got no power. I'm not surprised. That switch is rammed in. So I'm going to take it apart, have a look, see what's going off inside. Oh, also, yes, I want to show that actually before I take it apart. Where's the laser gone? I think I can see the ribbon cable for it. So it'll be interesting to see if that's in there anywhere. Who knows? There's definitely lots of bits rattling around in there. I think it's about time this thing got... Oh no. That's not a good sign. I might have to use that other shell for it, but it's a 9000 shell, so it doesn't have the slot for the parallel port. But maybe that doesn't matter if we're making one good one out of a busted up one. Yeah, I don't think I've got any more shells for this one. Right, that one won't come out because the post is broke on it. What horror have we got in here? Okay, it's not as rusty and mashed up as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be real manky in here. What's happened to the laser? Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. What's happened to the power supply? Why is... Oh, look at that. That's why it didn't work. That's well busted up. It's all bits of power supply transformers must have had a right whack. Is there anything good left? That's been pushed right in. Maybe it's good for the screws. Oh, look at the state of it. There's not... Oh dear. We'll have to solder that back on. That's not good. Oh dear, what have I bought? Right. Oh, look, it gets even worse. How has it actually got that bad? How can it get that bad? Look, there's a big massive crack in it there. This poor PlayStation. You know, minding its own business, giving entertainment. Don't you worry, Mr. PlayStation, I'm going to get you fixed up. I'm going to throw this bit in the bin. No wonder I did actually plug it in. Oh my god, that was well bad plugging that in. I should have looked at this first. That reset button actually works. It's like the metal bits come off of it. But it's bendable. It's got a massive crack in it. This bit's all knackered. Someone's been abusing it. Right, where's that faulty one? I might even... Yeah, I'm going to give it this 9000 shell. It's yellowed and it ain't got the hole for the parallel port. Actually, do you know? Right, let's get... No. I want to save as much as this as I can, actually. I think that's more important. Yeah. Because then I'll be just swapping a board into another one. But I want to save as much as this as I can. I think that should be the mission. I'll take this guy out. Right, let's see if it'll actually boot up. Oh, I'm noticing more bits as well. How did that get bent? Jeez. Right, look at the state of that. What must have happened? Even like the bits that hold it on are smashed. Yeah, let's see if we can just put power supply and see what happens. I want to save as much of it as I can and keep these good parts. Alright. Before we do anything else, let's see if it boots up with a power supply in it. Like I said, this is out of one that the ball were broken on it. Might be a bad idea saving the shell because it is wrecked, but let's see how good we can get it. Right. Right, let's get that board out. And we can assess if there's any further damage to it or anything. This poor PlayStation. I didn't even put any pressure on that really. I just pulled it out kind of lightly, it just ripped right off. I'm guessing it's just has such a whack that it might loosen other things as well. So we're going to take a look. I got that off. Oh, look at that. I bet I can't take that off because of that broken thing. Can I hold it? Oh, my fingers. Let's see if we can glue that back on. I'll put that to the side there. Then we shall know. This bent bit, I want to straighten it out. Let's see how much I can save of it. Nothing suspicious on the board. Yeah, anyway, looks kind of clean. I was kind of surprised because it definitely looks grubby. I thought it was going to be like real rusty. I thought this was going to be the Crustacean Pro. It's nowhere near as bad as that other one I had. It was all rusted. No mod chipper in it. I don't know what that was that fell off of it. Something fell off. A random bit of plastic or something. Yeah, it must have been. Right, let's fix this up. Right, let's get this going. Right, let's have a look. Zoom in a bit so you can see. everything. I'm going to clean this up. Do I need a better tip? Now this should do. But where is the stuff that I need for the thing? The stuff. Desoldering braid. Where is it? I've just created a massive pile. I need to tidy. There it is. I put the other tip on, but I don't know where my pliers are to take this one off. So I'm just going to do this. Which is not a good idea. Because it's sticking right through it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a bit better. I might just want to have a closer look at them traces on it. Out of curiosity, what's that looking like? I think that's what do the traces look like? Is that trace damaged? Well, we've got some test points down there, so I can just test it with the multimeter that's buried under everything. And we can test this, make sure that I think they're probably just ground points. In fact, I don't even know if they're connected to anything. I think they're just to hold it. Yep, they're good. Just want to make sure that before we stick it on, make sure we don't have to do any little tiny repairs. Maybe flip this round, give me a bit of a better look at it. I wonder if it'd be better to tack these side bits on first. Some little tweezers. Sorry, you can't see all. Right. So I'll get that in line. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of solder on the end of my iron. Do I go in like this? Hold it like this. Oh dear. Just do that to hold it in place. So look at the other side. I reckon if I hold it whilst get a bit more material on the end of this thing. I just want to give it a little bit of just a little bit of tension to twist it over, just to get it straight. That's it. Yeah. Oh, I did it. It's not sticking. We haven't got enough material on. I should really be using microscope. My eyes. Oh, that's it. I got it. Right. There they look. Pretty lined up. So get some more. Get some flux on there. Lovely. Clean that little tip up. As Just stick a bit of this in. I want to just be careful not to melt the plastic. Maybe not the neatest thing I've done. I think they probably use a lot less. When you use a factory, you're using a tiny bit. Oh, you missed all of that. I'm so sorry. I don't know when I pushed it over. But there you go. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a bit blobber. I'm just going to test that with a multimeter as well, using them test points. This last one. Oh. Yep. Okay, so with that, so let's try throwing a disk drive in. I've learned my lesson from last time. Got to stick some screws in. And sometimes it can shorten the RF shield if it's not all like aligned like super perfect. Now I have a drive to test it with. I was going to try and like totally rebuild that other drive, but there's nothing left to work with. Maybe I can steal the cover from it and put it on a different one, but where's my test lid? I also need a test disc, bear with me. I'm wondering if this metal shield might be bent in a way that's it's had this pushed in, because look, if you put a disc in, it's kind of hard to put in and it scrapes. Let me change that metal bit out. Right, luckily I have a spare. I've got a spare for everything. Let's take that out. I just think it's... I can't tell if it is or not. Maybe they're bent. I don't know. But let's put one on we know is working. So really, what I've just bought is a main board and a very bad shell. And not even a good main board. Keep it on. Because that bit snapped off. Is that any different? Yeah, it is. It must have been that. Must have been oh, hang on, let me... Have I wired that up? Yeah, why didn't it spin? Oh no, what's going on? Have we got a picture? I'll be very upset. I'll be very upset. Yeah, why is that not working? Is it something to do with this? Is the switch broken or? Oh no. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Let's see if it boots up like this. Oh, thank God. I wonder if it's a switch. I'll try putting the proper lid on and see what happens. I'll just reset this. Now, it's not booting, but that could be the laser or anything. Bear with me. Right, I checked the laser, but maybe there's some other damage we didn't see. So, I'm going to have a quick look at that and investigate that. See if I can see anything that's, anything else that's been knocked off. Don't drop behind there. I'm going to take this shield off, see if I can see anything that's been knocked loose. I think we may have found a culprit. There's some loose pins on this IC, and I know this has got something to do with the CD-ROM drive. I bent one of them. There's a whole heaps loose. So I'm going to reflow all them, and hopefully that gets it working again. Right, I'm going to... First thing I need to do is get this pin straight that I knocked off. Come on. Maybe it's easy if I heat the pad back up. I get you. Come on, you don't live there. You live here. I might be doing this the wrong way. Maybe it's easier to do it like this. Is it going to be a case of just heating them up? See, like that. No, I think I'm going to have to actually put some more material on it. I'm going to get a better angle for myself. Sorry, I'm messing everything up for you. Yeah, it must have had such a whack. It's knocked the blooming pins off of this. I'm going to make a right mess of it doing this. Let's get this little tiny bit on. Right, let's see. Myself in a tangle. That's better. See, this is... Oh no! That snapped straight off of there. How important do we think that was? Oh no, I don't think. This has just become a very, very difficult repair job. How did that even snap off like that? I hardly touched that thing. Barely touched it. Look at this. It's the whole chip. They're just coming off. They're barely connected. How crazy is that? Do we have a spare one of these? Is this the same as it is on a 9? This has just become a way more complicated than it needed to be. Fix. Bear with me a sec. I'm going to see if that chip is the same as on the 9 series. Right, I've just checked. The part number is the same. CXD2938Q, CDX3938Q on this one. I can't believe that. They just fell off. I didn't even touch them. I'm gonna just like pull off it to do that. That's insane. How has that even happened? Right, let's get some heat. We'll get this off. And we'll get the one off of here. And we'll switch them around. My optimism for this repair has just drastically fallen. Prepare victim number 2. Right, now I am going to just clean up the board a little bit. I've just straightened out a couple of little pins on there that got a little bit bent when I was taking it off, because a little bit heavy-handed with it. But yeah, we got it. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. I have very, very low optimism for this. This might be just a colossal waste of time and a colossal waste of money, but, well, not colossal. It just doesn't really make financial sense to do what I'm doing. Hey, it's a bit of fun. Get all these pins back. Make sure I haven't pulled any traces on here as well. Just get a bit of a fresh part of this wick. Yeah, I can't believe that how easy them pins snapped off. This thing must have had a right whack to it. Zoom out, but we don't need to be so zoomed in to do this stuff. Might be better with the other tipping actually. What have I done? Where have they come from? This is bad. Where have I knocked them from? Must be from there. Oh, God. Optimism even getting lower and lower and lower. Got 3 capacitors to work out where they've come from. I'm guessing they probably came off when I did the hot air. There's still like pins that snapped off on there. That's wild. Right. Right, I've just put the chip down and I'm just trying to get it in line. It looks like this wants to go down a little bit like that. Look in this side. It's these that are bent, but I'm going to tack it in and then use that to try and straighten it out. It's look fairly in line. And I've put it on upside down. That's not the way it goes. I'm wondering if it was so hard to get off, I can feel like glue underneath. I think that's what it was. I should have been putting a little bit of heat on the bottom as well. Dang it. I was looking at the M1, but the M1's bent. Hey, look. Right, this is going to take a while to get all these in. So I'm just going to do it. In fact, what I'm going to do pull this guy out a bit. There. Right, I'm going to tack. I'm going to tack a couple of them in, and then I'm going to come back to you once I've done it all. Because this is going to take me a little while. Low optimism. I'm not even offering advice now on this, because I'm like, I'm in uncharted territory. Like that's in. I'm going to get this corner one in. Okay, bear with me, I'll be back. So a bit of progress. Put that in, put that chip in. I think there's still some connections that are quite right. It gets further, but now it makes a bad sound. That's further than it went before. So progress. There's clearly must be some other part of that chip that's not soldered in right. So I'll take a look. Okay, I found a bridge on the doodad on the chip, and now check this out. Honestly, I'm about ready to throw this into the river. I spent a good couple of hours trying to figure that out, what was wrong with it. Going around every single pin, checking it. Yeah, but there was this tiniest bridge. So it all seems to be working now. Right, I got it to load this game up. I'm just a bit concerned that I tried to load my demo disc up and that doesn't like that at all. Well, it does more than it was doing before. It goes to like it goes to a CD player. So I'm not sure about that one. I don't know whether there's something. Maybe there's still a little pin not quite right or something on that chip we did. I need to try a couple of other games with it. I mean, it's progress. It does way more than it did before. Right, here's a weird thing. This is using my flashed Action Replay cartridge with a no cache BIOS. And as I go, this reads that noise is normal. And it works. So oh, do you know what's interesting though? Right. Let me just try another disc. I just want to see if it says the same thing. Licensed mode 2. Right. Does that say licensed when I put it in? This might give us a clue as to what's going wrong. Unlicensed. So, I wonder if it's somewhere between the connection between that chip and the I forget what they call it. There's a little chip that controls the laser, a smaller one, and that's got something to do with the licensing. So I have a theory that mod chipping this would fix this other issue if we can't figure out what the other problem is. I'm just going to play a video. At least we're slapping for a lot. Is this even going to load? Does anything load on this mod chip? This disc? Oh, this works. I think we need to up the ante here a little bit. Sure, this is broken, but can we be reckless and glue it back together? You know, let's try and use everything we can out of it. Let's see if this works. See how much we can save. And maybe see if we can glue that back together. And see if I've got a laser I can throw in it and see what happens. I think we should do that. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend fixing spicy boards at home with super glue and soldering all this broken. Could be very dangerous, could cause fire, but yeah, we're going to do it anyway and see what happens. I think the best thing to do is try and get, first thing, is to try and get this back together somehow. See if we can push these bits back in. It's been proper pushed apart. That's it. Should really put the glue in first. Let's do it from this side. Nothing to see here. Perfectly normal repair. Let's see if I get some in there like that. Plenty of glue. And then this one. Yeah. This isn't going to go wrong. This is fine. I've got glue on my fingers. This is one of the worst things that can ever happen here. Right. Whilst that dries. Oh yeah, let's do that bit. Yeah, because I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it's just this bit that's cracked here, this piece of plastic. So surely that's going to be fine if we just... So one at the other side as well, yeah. We'll just put loads of glue in there. My fingers are sticking to it everywhere. It's going to be fine. Obviously, I'm not going to sell this one. Yeah. I'm probably just going to do this experiment and bin it afterwards. I just want to see if we can make it work again for a bit of fun. Right. It's set on my fingers already, so that's good. Right. Next thing, I'm going to see if I can find a reset switch. I think the best thing to do is try and get, first thing, is to try and get this back together somehow. See if we can push these bits back in. It's been proper pushed apart. That's it. Should really put the glue in first. Let's do it from this side. Nothing to see here. Perfectly normal repair. Let's see if I get some in there like that. Plenty of glue. And then this one. Yeah. This isn't going to go wrong. This is fine. I've got glue on my fingers. This is one of the worst things that can ever happen here. Right. Whilst that dries. Oh yeah, let's do that bit. Yeah, because I looked at it and I was like, oh yeah, it's just this bit that's cracked here, this piece of plastic. So surely that's going to be fine if we just... So one at the other side as well, yeah. I've just put loads of glue in there. My fingers are sticking to it everywhere. It's going to be fine. Obviously, I'm not going to sell this one. Yeah. I'm probably just going to do this experiment and bin it afterwards. I just want to see if we can make it work again for a bit of fun. Right. It's set on my fingers already, so that's good. Right. Next thing, I'm going to see if I can find a reset switch. Power supply out of a Japanese one. So hopefully that reset switch is the same. It looks the same. Oh, well, the same footprint anyway. Let's see if that'll go in. So we'll go desoldering that. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? The super glue's out. Let's try gluing this back together. This is going to be fine, isn't it? I might just leave that top piece on so it's got something else just to stick to. And actually, look, has that got all the cogs in it? Yeah, it's got all the cogs. This is so stupid. Right. I've done a really good job of gluing my hands together. This is fine. Nothing to see here. Do I do one bit first? Now let's try doing it all together. Glue. Glue it all. Glue's good. It can fix anything. No, I might have to do one side at a time. This is going to be boring if you're just watching me hold this until it sets. Maybe put that over there now. Okay. I think that's okay. Great. Right. Let's bang this out. There it goes. One little reset switch. Now let's hope the glue's set enough that it's going to be kind to us when we do this. I better put the lid on the super glue. Right. Where's that switch? It looks like it'll go. Which way does it go though? I know. Oh, you should be able to tell on the back. Where is it? Yeah, because them two are bridged. So it goes across like that. So what we've got to do is find... On this one, I should have paid attention when I was taking it off. Which two are bridged together. Without dropping it on the floor. So I'm guessing these two. No? These two? Right, so it bridges across like that. So them two are bridged across. Right, so if them two, it's got to go in like that. They're horizontal to the bottom, I guess. Right. Let's try to take that out then. Probably gonna get more stuff. Oh no, this is not going well. And I'm stuck to it. Stick these on while this. It helps. I think maybe it'll just come out. Oh no, my poor glue. Yeah, that's gonna come out. Great. What did I say? Never mind that. Does it go like that? Right, bear with me 2 secs. Right, gonna put some of the good stuff on. Get that nicely. There we go. Why are you sticking? Why are you making a mess? What is that happening? Is it because it's a big... I bet it's because it's a big heat sink. There we go. Right. Let's just see, make sure I put it in correctly, so this shouldn't be bridged. And when I press it, if I can get to it. That's it. Yeah. Sweet. Right. Now on to fixing some of these stupid traces. I'm just going to use this file, broken file, just to remove the solder mask. It's still not quite together, that, but I don't think I ever will because I think it's all warped. Get all that out of the way. I've got low expectations, so I'm not bothered it's not Neat's job. This is just a proof of... It's not even a proof of concept, it's just... I want to see what happens. Is there something on my soldering iron end? Everything's going all gloopy. Might be just because it's got a big surface area. Oh, it might be the super glue underneath not quite set. Oops. Right, I'm sure all this is fine. This is a normal repair. Nobody. This is fine. This is the way it's meant to be. This is all good. Yep. This is how Sony intended. Alright, let's see what happens when I put it in. See if any smoke comes out. Bit interesting, won't it? Take the good one out. This is absolutely fine. There's not going to be, at least. I'm not going to connect this first. I'm going to see if the light comes on. See if we get a fire. I mean, I could have used that to check some of the things. Hey, it's a bit late for that now. We didn't get a fire the first time. Oh, the other possibility. Let's check that fuse as well. Because if it were broken, it might, because it was smashed and it's been tested to power on. The chances that fuse is gone. Oh, it's good. Do we get smoke and bad smell? And we get nothing. Don't hear any fire. Oh well, we tried. This makes me sad. It's plugged in, isn't it? Yeah, it's plugged in. Oh well, I think it was a bit optimistic to try and get that on. I'll have another look at it, see if we've missed anything. One thing I have noticed is there's nothing from there to there. That must have cracked completely off and pushed through. Okay, let's try that because that'll definitely make it not work. Removing more the solder mask. With the wrong tool for the job. Okay. It's all going in the bin. Let's save it from the ashes. Now it's connected. Right, do we get smoke and fire? It's lit up. And I don't see anything on fire. And there's no smoke. Let me plug in the TV and let's see if it works. I mean, I should check the voltages, but at this point I don't care. We get all the good sounds. Oh. And there it is. There it is. Glued and soldered back power supply. She's working, boys. Let's see what we can do with that laser. Right, let's have a look. That's glued back together. Ooh, maybe not perfectly. This might not be right. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Surely it can't affect it too much. I mean, lasers aren't like a really precise electrical equipment, are they? They don't have to be like super accurate. Let's clean off all this old junk. And we have some more junk to put in. Don't know if this laser works, probably not. Yeah, get to that end. And the little doodaddy thing clip. There we go, we've got there's a laser in there now. Now, what can we do with this? What can we do with this? I wonder if we just pick it up a little bit. It might just be enough there to hold onto a disc. Oh no, there's bits of... Oh. I know what to do. Let's take this out. We have one that is broken, but still there. Where's that little screw go? And we just need to desolder the little two wires. I think I need to order myself some replacement spindles. That's that off. Let me look at my box of tricks. I have one motor left. It's from the other ones I looked at the other day, and it's got a tiny bit left on it, but it does actually hold a disc. I mean, this is totally dumb. I should have just swapped it all over there, but I want to keep as much as I can of the original. You know, like what folk do when they're restoring a classic car or something like that. Look. At least we're having half a spindle on, it makes it easier to line these holes up. Right, is it them two? I feel like it were them two. I'm sure it's them two holes. One in. Two in. How does that... I'm not going to lie, it don't feel great. It's not going to lift that in properly. Should we give it its best chance by putting a little bit of grease on it? Splodge, splodge. Splodge. Do you know what? The thing is this clip's not... Is it the clip? Yeah, it's not sitting right. I'll pull that back off again. I've got another one. Not happy with that clip. I want to give it the best chance. Best chance possible. Got this other dead drive here. Pull this one off. Fresh one. Bit more yellow here. That's it, I think. Why ain't it meshing right? I mean, I'm asking all these questions and I'm aware I've just glued the whole thing back together. Ah, sod it, let's put it back together. I've got grease everywhere now. All over my fingers, all over everything. What am I doing with my life? I mean, it looks wrong. This stupid... There we go. Why does it still... Why does it look bent? Who'd ever thought gluing a laser back together might incur a bent laser afterwards? I'm surely that loads of people glue lasers back together. And one thing we have to do that I've already forgotten. Why ain't that going in? Go on. Is that flat? Who knows? Who knows what's going on with that? Does it spin? That's the main thing. As long as it spins, we're alright. We're good. That's how the laser science works. Better if I had my tweezers actually, because I'm going to burn my hand now. I'm foolishly rushing. And I don't need to. That's him. Whatever expectations I had for the other mod, I've got even less for this. Because I just pulled that laser out of bits that I felt didn't work, so it's not got the best. That's probably all that lot, yeah. It's not got the best chances. Turn the TV on. Put a really scratched up, messed up disc in. Whoa! Okay, I'm going to try it a different way. It's unsurprising. That sounds bad. That is bad. Right, now it's proper Frankenstein time. Let's try this other laser in it. I think this one's out of PS1. This doesn't mesh at all with the gears. Is that what's half the problem is? Wait a minute. This gear's missing teeth. That's what the problem is. Or part of the problem. Stop being part of the problem. Can we use brute force? Brute force. Now I just need to get the one out of this one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh no, where did I put them little screws? Found one. Oh no. Where is it? There it is. This will work perfectly. Surely. Oh yeah, I need to use my cool little adapter that I got out. I found in another one. There we go. Yeah. Now what happens when we try to do a thing? Do we get anything? Nope. Spot the error. This is annoying. Right. Making lots of clickety-clacky noises. Oh. Let's see what happens if I do it without the cartridge in. Try to do something. No, it thinks it's a CD. Brilliant. Right. Let's clean that lens because it's been in a bag. Come on, glued together disc drive thing. You can do it, baby. I believe in you. You gotta believe. Those are bad noises. It's not even doing anything now. Right, I'm going to mess around with that pot. Right, I've cranked the pot up. What's it going to do? Still nada. Why are you breaking my heart? Thinks it's a CD. What happens if we put this cartridge in? Can we get to anything then? Eventually. I'm surprised we got it this far. I'm going to put this drive to the one side. We're going to work on the rest of it. If I get some more drive parts, because I don't think that spindle's helping, because I don't know, the disc's wobbling all over the place. And I don't have any more. Oh. It's picked up something. I'm going to take this as a win. It's picked that up. It did something. Right, I'm going to take this as a win. I'm going to stick the other one in. I'm going to stick that horrible controller port in and call that a day for now, and we might do an update video where we do more work on it. It's a reminder how bad this is. But it's got all the pins there, so maybe it just works. It's all broken, everything. It's great. Oh man, I don't even think it's going to sit in properly. We should, let's get that original metal cover in as well. Let's keep this as original as possible. Why am I plugging that in? I have to set that. Okay, I'm just trying the demo disc because that didn't seem to load up. You can do it. Hey. Oh. No. My broken controller port doesn't work. That's so disappointing. Right, trying with the other Why is this one not working? What? If we can just fire something off this demo, and I can get in a game, I'm going to nip it up and we're going to look at it when the mod chip turns up for it. Hey, and we're going to have another little look inside it. I'm going to find it a better laser. Look at this, some classic platforming. But look, how many years must this thing not have worked? How long must it have been faulty for? Uh-oh. Oh no. I think that sums the project up so far. Right, I'm going to nip it up and we're going to have a little look at it. Right, so there we have it. Obviously we had to put new ports in, I had to put a new disk drive in, glue the little thing in there. It's the original case that we haven't done anything with yet. There's posts that are snapped on it, so we can't put all the screws back. It does something, and it's way more than what it did before, because before it did nothing. It didn't even light up. It has a very sketchy power supply that we soldered all back together and put a new switch in. We put that IC732 that we pulled out of another thing. I've spent way more time on this than this thing is worth. But this is my mission now. We're going to make this the PlayStation 1 not Pro or anything, because we can't put X-Station in it because it's a 7502, but the more PlayStation goodlier than how it was before here. With a mod chip probably. Yeah, so that's it. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff, and we'll pick this up when I get some bits and bobs to have another crack at it. But for now, happy that it's got some life and it loads games, sort of.